So this is inside of my washing machines. Got the tops off of them all. Let's start from the worst to the best. So, candy. You have your concrete block, your suppressor, your inlet valves, soap box fed by these two rubber hoses. And there's another bad design on this machine. I was actually feeding this through the hose there. It was in the top corner and the water was leaking through. And went down the side of the machine. Wonderful design there, Candy. You might even see a bit of rust down there. And down there, you see your pulley wheel. There used to be a little foam thing there, but that came off during an unbalanced spin. Don't know why Candy Hoover put that on their machines, but what it is, you have your springs, you have your, what is it called, pressure sensor, that's what. And you have a door lock there, and you see the door seal there, PCB there, see, get a date on that, pause the video if you want to read that. Yeah. Dial has its own separate PCB. Again, pause the video if you want to read that. There's the suppressor again. Can't really get it in a position to read it, so that's that. That's candy. It's inside the candy. Inside the Indesit, you have this thing which, to be honest, doesn't really do anything. It's just there for some reason. I guess it's to make people feel a bit safer with having an Indesit after they used to blow up a while ago. And Candy also used to blow up, but they didn't put a thing in there, so the users just still felt threatened. Whereas Indesit put this in there as a deterrent to stop people being scared of exploding, I guess. You have your springs down there, you have the soap box, but instead of them rubber hoses, like on other washing machines, you have this plastic thing that holds in there. There's your inner valves, the connectors, you have the concrete block. I just found a purpose for this. It's to help stop the springs jumping out of place. Did I? No, there's no numbers on the candy suppressor. Yeah, I'll actually pop back some candy. There is actually numbers on there. Pause the video if you want to read those. Now back to the Indesit. Pause the video if you want to read those. Hang on. No. Pause the video to read those. Right now. And pause the video if you want to read this set of numbers. Right, so here's the PCB, just single PCB. This isn't the main PCB. Oh, I forgot to mention on the candy. Main PCB is down there somewhere. The same thing in the Indesit, so you can see it better on the Indesit. There's the PCB down there. There's your door lock down there. Oh yeah, there's the fill. I didn't show that on the candy. There we go, there's your fill hose. Poorly designed, because it's right behind one of the screws, so during an unbalanced spin, that could get punctured. Very bad design. Whereas on this, much better design. There's a bunch of numbers right here. Pause the video if you want to read them. I can't really get it in a position. Right, no. Moving on to the backhoes. So this is the WMB backhoe. You have a grey tub. You have your soapbox. This has been replaced because it says 2018 there. It's got the original backhoe logo on there. So this is an aftermarket housing. Here's your inlet valves, concrete block, springs, and your waste pipe right up there, suppressor, PCB. This is the full PCB up here. Let's see. Pause the video if you want to read that, I guess. It was very hard to get it there. There's your fill sensor, pressure sensor. Same one as the Indesit. But the Candy is the older style one. Hissy noise as well. That's not good. Yep, there's the Indesit. No, sorry, not Indesit. Backhoe WMB. There's your door lock down there with splash protector on there. Nice job there, Backhoe. And there's your door seal down there. So, yeah. Into the Backhoe WMI. Backhoe WMI. So this is the soapbox. Now this one actually shows where the things go. So I think that one, main wash, that one, pre-wash, and both of them together go for that. So you have fill sensor here. Some other board here. Please let me know in the comments what that is, because I don't know. Let me get my camera to the label. Pause the video if you want to read this. There's 240 volt. Don't really want to touch that. And there's the PCB. Wait, it's a separate unit for the on-off thing. And there's the rest of the PCB. No separate module down below. It's just better sound deadening or something. Sound deadening in the WMB as well. There's your inner valves. Right, let's get this date. Let's get this code. Oh, accidentally went in the app switcher on my phone. Careful not to drop my phone in here, but try and get the number code on camera. Pause if you want to read this. And another set of numbers here. Again, pause if you want to read. Door lock, again, covered in stuff. Now, originally, there would have been sound deadening. There, but I ripped it out so I can get the integrate mounts off. So put these 3D printed covers on. Moving on into my original Zanussi. Now, this one's been modified a bit inside. So, here's everything in here. This is the drying unit, which doesn't work. I've taken the belt off and unplugged the motor and all the drying components except the heating element because they were causing issues with the machine, tripping the RCD, making it not turn on. But now with all that disconnected, it works fine. So there would be a belt here. There is on my other Zanussi. I'll show you that once I get around to that. Well, this thing was seized, but I managed to get it spinning. So you have 2 braces here. Very strong. See down there, you see that? There's a PCB thing. Can't really get my camera down there, but I can zoom in. Even though it's upside down. I'll just turn my camera around. No, I think if I put it this way. So, let's see if I can move those wires out the way. Pause if you want to read. Even though my flash is kind of messing up. There's your pressure sensor, which I had to modify. Oh, my camera's still zoomed in. Oh, I just broke it free. Whoops. My dad had to hot glue and cable tie this into place because I broke the clip off it when I was inspecting it. Should be more like the Indesit. I can show you the back out. Yep, there's the pill pipe on that one. And on this one. So I can actually show you. There you go. There you can see it. On the Zanussi. See it down, just down there. Yep. You see the pulley wheel down there. Not the original pulley. You have this thing here following the thing. You have a soap box here. Lots of pipes. You have a suppressor right next to it. There's 3 valves because it's a washer dryer. And you have this thing going down there. Now this is one of the things that broke on my other Zanussi. This is the only part of the dryer on this Zanussi that's actually fine. Is this thing? Is this thing. You can see where it connects down there. There's the pulley wheel right there. I think that's a separate PCB, and that might be the main PCB. I don't know. Let me know. Any Zanussi Electrolux AG expert, comment below. Right, now moving on to my other Zanussi. Exactly the same, but there are some key differences. And there's a drive belt. It's very easy to take off. And put back on again. There we go. And there's your heater right there. And there's your dryer thing. Sorry, excuse the speaking right there, but that's just my brother talking to a cat. So yeah, pretty much the same. Only this is actually a garden hose because you saw this in the other Zanussi. It's the original Zanussi one. However, this was all we had, and this is kind of stupid expensive in my dad's opinion, and it possibly in my opinion as well. So we just bodged it and used that. That works fine. Here's how the thing should look like. Basically, I twisted this off thinking it would come off like it does on the candy, but stupid Dan Hutchinson, that is me, thought that this would do the same thing, but then I realised that this is a Zanussi, not a candy, and so I broke the thing, which has led to this. But I won't make that same mistake on this Zanussi. Again, you see the pulley wheel down there. Again, I'm just gonna zoom in. Again, sorry if it's upside down, but pause the video if you want to read. So yeah, pretty much same. Moving on to the Bosch. Bit more empty, but still pretty simple. Yes. And this is a little concrete block there. Concrete. Oh yeah, there's no Zanussi's concrete block. Pretty much goes all the way around, just not this top portion like the Bosch does. Inside the box there. And you have these clear plastic hoses rather than the normal plastic. These clear plastic hoses rather than normal rubber ones, like you see in the WMI. It's a pulley wheel down there. Some things. No, there's no. Oh, there. Wait, speak too soon. There is a date code. That's upside down. Pause video. Do you want to read? Pressure sensor, suppressor. Oh yeah, that's another thing. And this is a new CD. Suppressor isn't mounted properly because some engineer is obviously not a very good engineer because they didn't put that back on properly. But my dad worked on this and put that on properly. When my dad's better than an engineer, huh? Give you springs. I didn't show you them in the Zanussis or the Baco WMI. But yeah, there's inside the wrong machine. There's the inlet valves, and then there's your what is it called? Suppressor, and your waste pipe. The locks are down there. I didn't show you the Zanussi's one because they're not easy to get to. But yeah. And now finally onto the Miele or Miele, depending on what you call, depending on what your accent is. By far the smoothest one. Does not have a brace, but it doesn't need one. It is the side panel is so thick. It can survive anything, any abuse you throw at it. Now this pipe round where it connects to the drum started leaking, so I had to use a bit of silver, a bit of aluminium tape and gaffer tape to fix that. Worked fine as a bodge and doesn't leak anymore. Inlet valve, single inlet valve. It's the only inlet valve in the entirety of this washing machine. Because you have this little thing, which a little nozzle that points to which part of the drawer that it needs to fill to. So number one goes down this pipe into the drum, the door seal. It has a bit sound deadening there. This goes into pre-wash. That one goes in the main wash, And then that one goes into the fabric conditioner. Use little waste thingy. What is this about? Let me know in the comments what that's for. This thing here. But unlike most washing machines, I didn't show you the Bosch's thingy. Show the Zanussis either. There you go. Be careful not to drop my phone down there. Here's the Miele's one. Or Miele. I call it Miele. Got U-band on it. There's your suppressor. There's your pulley wheel down there. And there's actually plenty. Now the back panels don't come off on these machines. Being very careful not to drop my phone, but there is actually plenty of room to get your hands through there so you can get the belt off. Through the top rather than the back, like on any other washing machine. Here you go. Cast iron spider, which houses the bearings, and you have one right at the front as well. Absolute beast, this machine. You have not the usual two springs, so you have a spring right at the back. You have a spring over there at the front as well. And over there, yeah, and right there, you can see the remaining spring. Very strong suspension. Very needed for these cast iron weights and steel tub. Might be stainless steel actually, because otherwise if it was steel it would rust. Yeah, this contraption here, I don't know what that's for. Here's a PCB. Protected with this thing, so I don't know if I can actually show the date code on this one. Where's the date? Here's some writing. Pause if you want to read. Don't see a code you can actually read, guys, in there. And yeah, that's the inside of all my washing machines. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.